Star Wars is iconic, from the lightsaber duels to the epic space sequences, and especially the dramatic moments that define the franchise. Our list today will focus on the best Star Wars moments ever, but we're changing it up a little. There are almost too many great moments to count in the film franchise, and thanks to Star Wars television, there are even more moments to choose from. So we're including both.
Use the Force, Luke. Let go.
The Force is strong in this one.
From the hit animated series The Clone Wars to as recent as the live-action Mandalorian. And since we're focusing on all the movies and TV shows, this is your official spoiler warning. So patience, young Padawans, we're counting down the best Star Wars moments. Number 10, Anakin's Future, Star Wars The Clone Wars. Episode 17 of Season 3, The Ghost of Mortis, sees Anakin paying a visit to the Sun, a being who has a unique connection to the Force. During his confrontation with the Sun, Anakin has a vision about his future. We see glimpses of the events from Revenge of the Sith, Order 66 in full effect, and we even hear specific lines from those events. All of this foreshadowing what Anakin will ultimately become, the villainous Darth Vader. It is a chilling sequence, and it shows a much darker side of the Clone Wars TV series.
What if I could show you the future?
No. No. Stop it.
Know yourself. Know what you will become.
I will not look.
The Force is strong.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Powerful Sith you will be.
I hate you. No. No. No.
Number 9, Order 66, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith has one of the most pivotal moments in the Star Wars franchise, the ultimate downfall of the Jedi Order. Senator Palpatine, or now revealed to be Darth Sidious, activates Order 66, an order that commands clone troopers to wipe out all of the Jedis in the galaxy. As the order is activated, we see Jedis across the galaxy eliminated one by one. What's truly sad about this sequence is that we see Jedi being terminated by clone troopers they've been fighting side by side with for years. While most of the Jedi don't see it coming, it's the few that quickly realize something is wrong, but before they can do anything to stop the troopers, it's too late. And as if the situation couldn't get any worse, Anakin himself assists the troopers at the Jedi Temple, where younglings are hiding. Not the younglings!
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord. Blast him!
Number 8, Hallway Fight Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. In Disney's first Star Wars spin-off film, the story focuses on a ragtag group of rebels attempting to steal the plans for the Death Star. Sure enough, Darth Vader makes an appearance in the film, and the first time we see him, he's intimidating as ever, practically threatening Krennic in the process. But it's in the final minutes of the film where we see Vader at his scariest. The rebels have successfully acquired the plans to the Death Star and are making a run for it, but who shows up ready to fight? Darth Vader. What follows is all sorts of awesomeness. Vader wreaks havoc on the rebels as they try their best to defend themselves, but they are no match for Vader, his strong use of the Force, and his iconic red lightsaber. Number 7, Vader's Redemption, Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. The end of Return of the Jedi has everything: space battles, ground assault, and the final fight between Luke and Darth Vader. Having accepted that Vader is his father, Luke trusts in the Force and his willingness to turn his father back to the light side, but it's a tough journey to get there. The Emperor has the upper hand the majority of the final fight until Luke surrenders his lightsaber and refuses to fight. The Emperor then tries to kill Luke in front of his father. But seeing his son in pain triggers something deep within Vader, and he finally steps in to save his son, killing the Emperor in the process. It's a wonderful turn for one of the most iconic villains of all time, and his ultimate redemption holds more meaning than just saving his son, but helping bring peace to the galaxy overall.
Now, young Skywalker, you will die.
Number 6, MAUL and Savage vs. Sidious, Star Wars The Clone Wars. Season 5 of The Clone Wars is all sorts of epicness. For this moment, we go to episode 16, The Lawless. MAUL, accompanied by his brother, Savage Opress, feels a presence he hasn't felt since, oh boy, his old master. MAUL is completely surprised to see Sidious and even kneels to him, almost immediately coming to his aid. But Sidious has other plans. The three break out in an epic lightsaber battle, showing off Sidious's true power. What stands out about this sequence is Sidious's incredible use of his lightsabers, something we saw very briefly in Revenge of the Sith. His no-holds-barred attitude while dueling not one but two lightsabers is truly terrifying. Not to mention the outcome of this battle, the death of Savage Opress. Number 5, MAUL vs. KENOBI, Star Wars Rebels. Episode 20 of Season 3 sees a reunion between Obi-Wan Kenobi and MAUL. Appropriately titled Twin Sons, after traveling through the desert of Tatooine, MAUL is in desperate search for Obi-Wan. The two finally meet after many years and battle it out one last time. The moment comes after so much buildup, from Maul's apparent death in The Phantom Menace through his return and crusade throughout the Clone Wars. And finally, his return once again in Rebels. Their lightsaber fight is quick and effective, but it's really the conversation they have with one another right before Maul's ultimate demise that makes this moment one of the best.
Oh, you have a purpose here. Perhaps you are protecting something? No. Protecting someone.
Tell me, is it the chosen one?
He is.
He will avenge us.
Number 4, Duel of the Fates, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. The final act of The Phantom Menace has everything you need in a Star Wars movie. But the standout by far is a three-way lightsaber fight between Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul. Wielding his dual lightsaber, Maul shows his true skills. And despite battling for a good amount of time, Qui-Gon meets his demise. Obi-Wan eventually avenges Qui-Gon, but as we learned later in the Clone Wars, Maul survived the attack. This sequence is awesome, but what makes it truly amazing is John Williams' epic score, Duel of the Fates. We love the fight sequence, but the music makes it far more memorable. Number 3, Battle of Yavin, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. In the final act of the original Star Wars movie, we see the Rebels in a full-out attack against the Empire, the Death Star, and eventually Darth Vader. So much happens during this final battle. X-Wings, Y-Wings, TIE Fighters, Luke learns to trust his feelings, Vader's skills as a pilot, Han returning, the Death Star blowing up. It is just all too good. It's an exciting ending to a wonderful movie and shows the Rebels getting a big win over the Empire.
Rebel base in range.
You may fire when ready.
Commence primary ignition.
I have you now. What? Yahoo!
Look out!
You're all clear, kid. Now let's
Number 2, Luke Saves the Day, The Mandalorian. The first season of The Mandalorian showed us how well a live-action Star Wars TV show could do, but Season 2 stepped up its game. While there are many great moments in this season, it's the final episode, Chapter 16, The Rescue, that really caught us by surprise. Our heroes are pinned down by dark troopers and all hope seems to be lost, but suddenly an X-Wing arrives. At first, it's confusing. Who is that? And then suddenly it clicks. Could it be? There's no way. And that is when Luke Skywalker appears and demolishes the dark troopers. Seeing a post-return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker was so surprising, it's still hard to believe we got such an iconic sequence. Luke cuts through the dark troopers like nothing, and to top it off, he recruits Grogu to be part of his new Jedi Academy. It is an unbelievable action sequence, followed by a heartfelt moment to end the second season of The Mandalorian.
A Jedi?
And before we reveal number 1, here are some honorable mentions. The Red Room, Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Rey confronts Snoke in hopes to bring Kylo Ren to the light side. And in a shocking turn of events, Kylo kills Snoke and teams up with Rey to fight off the remaining guards. The moment is brief, but seeing two Force users on opposite sides team up makes for a great Star Wars moment.
I see his every intent. Yes. I see him turning the lightsaber to strike true. And now, foolish child, he ignites it and kills his true enemy.
GROGU'S reveal, The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian was a much anticipated show, and it did not disappoint. But in the first episode, Chapter 1, The Mandalorian, everyone was caught off guard by Grogu's first appearance. At the time the episode was released, we didn't know his name was Grogu, so we simply called him Baby Yoda. What makes this moment so great is that it occurs at the very end of the episode, assuring that this will hook audience members with ease.
Wait, they said 50 years old.
Species age differently. Perhaps it could live many centuries. Sadly, we'll never know.
No. We'll bring it in alive.
The commission was quite specific. The asset was to be terminated.
Yoda vs. Dooku, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Yoda with a lightsaber, need we say more? Everyone's favorite green alien has always been a great voice of reason, but in Attack of the Clones, we see what he can do with a lightsaber. His confrontation with Dooku is iconic, especially since we're not used to seeing him grunt, flip around, and take on a Sith Lord. It's a great moment and only proves further that Yoda is just the best.
Much to learn, you still have.
It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force, but by our skills with a lightsaber.
Farewell, you have, my old Padawan.
This is just the beginning.
And finally, number 1, I Am Your Father, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. I mean, are you surprised? This is not only the best Star Wars moment, it's also one of the best movie moments ever. Luke confronts Vader head on and the two engage in an epic lightsaber battle. But it's the aftermath of the fight that truly shocked audience members. As Luke hangs there, after just losing his hand, Vader reveals to him that he is his father. What? That's impossible! It's shocking, and when the movie first came out, people could not believe it. They then had to wait a few years for Return of the Jedi to find out the truth. Nonetheless, this moment is iconic, shocking, and all around incredible.
There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. Luke, you do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training. With our combined strength, we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy.
I'll never join you!
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
No. It's not true. That's impossible!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No! No!
Well, friends, that about does it for us. Be sure to stay tuned to the Rotten Tomatoes channel for more of the entertainment content that you love. Until next time, I'm your host, Naz Perez, and we'll see you back here for more Top 10s on the Rotten Tomatoes Countdown.